What is up, YouTube, and welcome to the vlog. I know it's been a long time since you guys caught up with me, but we're gonna do things a little bit different today. I think the last video that I posted was me dropping off the TSX, and honestly after that I haven't had no content for you guys to putting up. But today, what is that word? We're gonna be bagging what I think is a 2010, 2012, I don't know exactly what it is, STI, and we're gonna use it as content for the vlog for today. So we're gonna get the keys right now, get the car started, and bring it inside the garage. Alright, so here we got the keys to the STI. We're gonna go ahead and start it up real quick. This is actually Luigi's STI. I'm gonna leave his Instagram down below right here. We're gonna be bagging this for him today at the garage. After this, we got a few other things to do. But first, we're gonna bring this car in. I'm gonna let Edward put it on the lift and shit like that while I work on the SI real quick. Alright, here we got the STI. Sorry. Been on my Honda shit for my whole life. So we're gonna start this up real quick. Holy fucking shifter. We're gonna start this up real quick and let it warm up a little bit before we bring it inside the garage. I know he told me there was a cutoff switch for like the exhaust and shit like that on this, but hopefully it's not too loud. Yeah, it's not that bad. Alright, so looking at the inside, we're trying to figure out right now where exactly we're gonna put what in here. We do got the toggle switches and all that. Thinking, yeah, look at the management good enough first to be able to decide where I'm gonna be able to put it. If anything, we're gonna have to put it down here. Oh, I'm trying to shut off. Yeah, it's idling kind of weird, but let's see what happens. Let me go ahead and look at the back and check out everything we got inside. Hey man, Louis, you're gonna have to explain to me this shifter right here, bro, because this shit is awesome shit. Car drive's good. We just drove around the block right now, about to take it to the garage. But Jesus, man, this shifter, bro, you're gonna have to explain to me that, bro. Alright, look at that shifter, guys. You guys gotta explain to me this shifter. But this is even cooler. He told me he had a switch inside his center console where he can open and close the exhaust. I just peeped that right now. You guys hear the car now. Nice and quiet. But once you flip that switch, open it up, you can definitely hear the difference between this exhaust. Alright, we're gonna close that. We're gonna close that right back up. Nice and quiet again. That's one beast application he has on this. But this shifter, man, bro, you're gonna have to explain to me this. Alright, so I'm gonna get out the car now, let Edward put it on the lift, we'll do what he gotta do while I go finish something up on that SI that's outside real quick. Alright, so while Edward's inside finishing up, putting the car on the lift and stuff like that, we're gonna be putting this new master cylinder on the 8th gen SI. He's been having some brakes issues. We changed the rear caliper already and pretty much did everything to this car you guys seen before. I don't know if you guys watched me on Instagram or not. We did Angel with the timing chain, oil pump and all that. Pretty much all the maintenance to the motor. Then me and Edward went ahead and put everything back together, put the motor back together, did all the oil changes, stuff like that, spark plugs, all that good stuff. We have done the brakes all around on this. One caliper in the front, one caliper in the rear, the tools that have been seized, suspension, pretty much all the good stuff to this. After we did the rear caliper in the back, everything was doing good, and then 2 days later, he's been having some more brake issues. So I told him, might as well let's change the master cylinder on it real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and slap this on, then I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so new master cylinder is on. I'll go ahead and start the car right now. Look at this key. Gio needs to change up this key. Go ahead and start the car right now and test the brake system, see if everything's good. And then I'll be heading out inside with Edward to go finish helping him out. Alright, so it's been like an hour or so that I caught back. It's been like an hour or so that I caught back up with you guys. I was having some situations with the SI. The SI is having problems still with the brakes. I'm guessing it needs to get bled a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and let him take it. It still has brakes, but it's not 100%. I got something wrong with me today. It's not 100% braking how it's supposed to. So I'm gonna go ahead. He wants to take it home. I told him I don't know, but if he wants to, go ahead. He's gonna take it and bring it back in a few days after I'm done with the Subi inside and I'm done with Michael's Accord outside doing the clutch. Once I'm done with those two cars, then he's gonna bring it back. We're gonna take that master cylinder off again, bench bleed it one more time, and then figure out what's going on, probably brake line or something like that. But as of right now, I gotta go to Harbor Front and go get a water trap for the tank. on the Subi, and then when we get back, I'll show you guys how far these guards are. Surprisingly, I've been working on the SI, and they've been banging things out inside. Right now, they're running the airlines into the car, and then hopefully by the time I get back, all the lines should be ran. There's already a positive wire ran, so I'm gonna talk to Luigi and see if he wants to use that power line since it's already there. But once I get back, I'm gonna bang out drilling the holes in the every wheel well, running the lines from the outside in, and then once the lines are in, all you gotta do is connect the bag and everything should be good. We missed the whole process. Me working on this SI, I haven't recorded nothing inside, but they've been banging things out inside there. They've been working really good. Lately, these guys have been learning a lot, and they've been working really quick with me. It's actually Guillermo and Edwards working inside the garage while I was working outside in the cold. But like I said, these guys are banging things out really quick, and they're working really good. All right, so we're here at Harbor Freight. We're grabbing this water trap right here to put it on the tank. This usually costs about $6.79. We're gonna get this and a few fittings right here. This fittings right here, $3.99. To put the water trap, because his kit did not come with the water trap. But this pretty much prevents water from going into the lines and stuff like that and building up inside the tank. So we're gonna grab this, check out, and then we'll catch you guys back at the garage. All right, so we made it back to the garage. Right now, these guys got all the suspension out all around. I was inside running the back lines while I'm trying to figure out which way through here we're gonna run the lines from the outside. He already has a positive wire from the battery going inside, but I gotta figure out from where through any of these holes we're gonna run the main line that goes from the two fronts into the center, and put a whole bunch of shit for that. Get that done. But yeah, all the stock suspension is already out. Just gotta pretty much run these lines in. Once these lines are in, then I just make the holes for the bags. We can start throwing things in. All right, so we got the main airline that goes onto the bag itself. It goes screwed on right here. It's the main port for the bag. This is the coil part of the bag itself. These are airlift bags for AirTech management. We got camera plates on top. Actually, right now it's right in the center, so that means zero camber. Hopefully, when he airs out, it doesn't have that much camber. This is actually the left side, so we're gonna be screwing this line onto it right now, and then moving on to the rest of them. Alright, so we got the line attached right now. I'm gonna go ahead and mark up the holes, drill them out to be able to set these in. I'm gonna set the height on this as well. Set these in, run the lines, put the fitting on the end of this line to be able to connect the regular airline to it. Alright guys, so we got this one. Let me turn on the light here real quick. What? For what? No, you can't tighten that yet. Sorry for the loud noise. We got this line in already right now. It's all the way up to the top right there. From the back up. Guillermo's putting the other side on right now. Once he's done with that, I'm gonna line this up. I'm gonna raise the height here. Probably gonna put it about like 1.5 to 2 inches on the rear so we can have a good ride quality, but not go as low. Ugly ass nigga. Anyways, we're gonna drop this down about like, this has like an inch right now. Probably gonna drop about 1/2 inch or an inch more on each side, and then we're gonna go ahead to the front. Alright guys, so we got all the bags on as of right now. They're not bolted on the bottom, but they're on. We got the lines ran with a bracket. This was the only one that gave me a little bit of a hard time. I had to run it behind all the fuel lines. But we got a bracket on it right here, holding it away from the fuel lines and up to the hull, to the chassis. But it's pretty much sturdy on there. That line won't go anywhere. We need to leave a little bit of slack because since the bag goes up, the line goes up with it. But all we gotta do is mount it on the bottom on this side. Do the same thing on this side, mount it on the bottom. It already has the bracket up top. Lines already there. It has its slack, good amount of slack to go up and down. Going up to the front. Same thing, lines on, brackets. Oh, you can't see shit back here. Hold on. There we go. Like I was saying, bag is on. The lines already ran all the way to the top. A little blurry, but Yeah, see the brackets on it. And moving on to the last one in the side, passenger side. We got the line ran on there all the way up to inside, not the firewall, the engine bay, and it's attached to the bag already in the back. Everything's looking like it's clearing up pretty well. We got all the lines in here as well. Once we bundle everything up in here, we got the main line running already inside into the firewall, to the inside of the car. 2 lines coming from the trunk, from the tank all the way to the front are already ran. Well, one's coming from the tank, one's coming from the rear bags. So the switches in the front are already ran. Positive wires already there. Remote wires there as well. All we're missing is a few little dumb things, but this should be done quick. We're figuring out how we're gonna mount the switches. We're pretty much gonna probably mount them right here. We're gonna make a little plate in the cup holder. He's gonna lose 1 cup holder. I already spoke to him about that. Lose that cup holder. We're gonna set it in here, 2 switches, and the line's gonna run down. And the gauge is probably gonna go right about here with the SCI sign in there. But that's a matter of what's left. And I gotta put the tanks together. So while Gigi's over there getting the plate that we're gonna be doing ready, I'm gonna go ahead and assemble the tank and get that ready to be installed. Alright guys, so here we got the tank and all the things that go on the tank. Don't mind the retard talking. But we got the fitting, these are adapters, reducers pretty much. This is gonna go for the air nozzle that he wants to fill up his tires and stuff like that. You guys won't be able to see it that much, but this is the air nozzle connector, quick connect. We're gonna put this one. These are the 4 outputs of the tank. You guys can see the airlift tank. Compressors right here. Compressors most likely gonna go on this side. I'm thinking about making him a plate out of this wood, just so we can mount everything on. Since the trunk is really doesn't have nothing to mount it on, at least have something to mount it on for now. And later on he changes it if anything. But we got the water chat that we went to go big up earlier with the fitting connected to it with the quick connect for the line. We got 1 plug here already. There's a closed plug that's gonna go on this one right here. And like I said, the compressor over here, we got 1 more plug on the bottom for the butterfly. But since he doesn't have it, we're gonna have to plug that for now. And we'll go ahead and put Teflon on all these fittings and everything, start putting everything in by hand. And then after that's in by hand, I'll start tightening everything how I want it to go. So I thought I needed. I got all the sensors and all the things on top connected. Now I just gotta do the bottom plug and just tighten 1 more fitting on top. This nigga. this nigga. You were mad close. You were mad close to the camera though.
So I thought I needed. So I thought I needed.
Alright, so I got every fitting on tight, water traps on, fittings on that as well. Quick connect is good there. Bottom plug is on as well. All I gotta do is the compressor. This is last, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the Teflon on the airline and the fitting for this as well, so that once everything's done, all I have to do is connect. They're finishing up installing the front bags right now, and then after the front bags are on, they're gonna do the back, and then we'll work into the trunk and all the wiring, all that good stuff. Alright, so I have everything wrapped up here. Like I said, only thing left is the compressor. The airline's already done, I have that inside. Quick connects on this, I had to replace it because I did it a different way this time, so you can be able to use the blower and the filler. But we ran into a situation in which his front bags, as you can see here, see if this just focuses, non-STI front. So his front bags are not for his car, they're actually for the regular WRX, and we won't be able to fit them on. Same situation that happened with the SIs and the basic Civics. They have a whole different front mounting point. So I'm gonna show you right here real quick. Michael, that shit is still on. Let's see if you guys can see it here or not. As you guys can see, one mounting hole's in, but the other one is way off. So he has to go ahead and order another or two new front mounts, or at least the bottom part of the coilover itself, and he'll be able to put that on. So we're just gonna go ahead and finish wrapping everything up inside, mounting the tank and everything, have everything done. So once he gets those bags in, all he has to do is bring it in and we'll just mount the bags and that's it. But Edward's inside right now, finishing up running the lines. He had them ran through the side to go to a different spot in the inside of the car, but now we're gonna run straight through the middle into the center console. I drew out this little base right here for the tank and the compressor. It's pretty much an L-shaped box that's gonna sit underneath the tank and the compressor inside the trunk, since there's actually nowhere to mount it. We're gonna grab this piece of wood and drill it down with some screws. Hold that on that, and then we'll bolt down the rest of the things onto this. It's really not that big. I didn't make it as big as the tank because it is a huge tank, but I made it big enough so that the mounting points have enough space on each side to be balanced, and the compressor has enough space to be balanced as well on the plate. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out and then get everything set up to drop it inside the trunk. Alright guys, I'm tired as fuck right now. These people don't understand how tired I am, but I am tired as shit. We have a lot more to go still. After the situation with the whole front bags, been kind of bummed out about it and haven't been working as much. But I'm tired. I gotta wake up early tomorrow. I got another surprise for you guys for tomorrow. And to be honest, hey, you could keep going, nigga. You can hear me. Anyways, we gotta finish up with the whole tank setup in the back. Gotta put one more bolt in for the compressor. We're still getting the switches and everything settled down in the middle. Look at this guy. Anyway, just still getting all the switches and everything settled down in the front. We're pretty much leaving everything to the point where we just have to connect the bags when they come in, and that's it. We could have left the back bags on, but we're not gonna leave it sketchy like that. I'd rather leave all stock suspension. No matter what, they're already back on and the wheels are already on. So pretty much all we gotta do is wrap up all the wiring and finish up the lines, and we should be done. But I haven't been catching up as much with you guys because we're trying to bang this out as quick as possible so we can go to sleep and wake up early tomorrow morning. Alright, so we're tired as hell, but everything's pretty much done. We got the gauge and the switches set up here. This is pretty much temporary for now because the way that we were going to do it wasn't going to work, so we had to set it up like this. But gauge, switches are on, all the wiring is done. Tank is set up in the back temporarily until he decides to do the trunk. Whew. Tank's it up with the base on it for now, and compressor and everything's on. All we gotta actually do is just run the one line from the tank to the front. That's already there, just waiting for once his bags come in, we'll finish everything up how it's supposed to. But as of now, it's good enough to where when he comes back, all we gotta do is minor things. All the airlines are ran to each corner on the car. Pretty much everything's done. All we gotta do is wait for the new bags to come in and finish connecting everything up, and that's it. We're gonna finish wrapping everything up here and then call it a day. Alright guys, this is a long day. Finally inside. Gonna get some rest. Gotta wake up early as fuck in the morning tomorrow. Got a little surprise for you guys coming tomorrow. But we tried to do as much as we can. We pretty much finished up the whole thing. All we gotta do is mock up some few little things, like the relay for the harness needs to get done. Connect one line that I just forgot to connect. Pretty much that's what all I gotta say. I just forgot to connect it. I might as well. It was already last minute. I told them, fuck it, we just, whenever the car comes back, we do that. But harness that line and just install the bags, and everything else should be set to go. All the wires and everything are connected, or everything turns on with power. Well, pretty much positive wires on the ground, cables already connected. The gauge is connected, it just hasn't been connected completely for power. But everything else, everything is there. Like I said, all we gotta do is wait for that, for all 4 bags to come in. Pretty much 2 bags, because his 2 back ones are good, it's just the front ones. Once that comes in, slap everything on, everything should be good to go. So this might be a second part to this video for that car. But as of now, we're gonna call it quits for today. I'm tired, Gija's tired, Edward's tired, Michael's tired, we're all tired as shit. You guys see it in my face, I'm dead, I'm straight dead. I took a whole week vacation and